We are the Brothers Pab. The Brothers Pab. We are the Brothers Pab.
Oh, that's right. He's like over here.
Yeah, he's up in the top of the Temple of Time.
Yeah, he on the roof.
On the roof.
Some shit.
Fiddler on the Roof. If I were a rich man. Yibbidi. Have you ever seen that?
Fiddler on the Roof? No,
It's really good. Really good music.
Yeah, I'd actually, I would like to see it.
I have a copy of it.
Do you?
Yes.
Lovely.
It's one of my favorite musicals.
Really. I'm honestly not a big fan of musicals, but like, they're like a lot of the older ones I really like.
Yeah.
Like
There's a ladder. You just went past it.
it's a very.
This is the Metal Gear Solid 3 ladder. And you'll understand the reference once we play the Metal Gear games. Which we will be doing some point in the near future.
Yes.
Because Corey has never played a Metal Gear game.
Any of them.
And they are staples of my life. All the way from childhood and the PlayStation 1 through today. Still playing Metal Gear Solid 5, so we'll be sharing that with Corey. What were we just talking about?
Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of musicals, but I do like some of the older ones, like The Music Man and Fiddler on the Roof and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
The time has come to show you.
I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule.
I was gonna be like, cool, man. Where's my fucking parasol?
Parasol.
Paraglider.
Parapants. It's like, what do you think of me now?
The great calamity
Don't I look fabulous?
Where are your pants?
Oh, now what do you think of me?
All you wanted was the stupid paraglider, but you could have had my awesome belt buckle with the Triforce and everything.
Since that time here,
So now you feel stupid, don't you?
I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile.
And your anus.
So rather than that,
Hopefully that's still fragile.
forgive me. I think you are now ready.
To face Ganon.
Ready to hear what happened
Dude, you can.
100 years ago.
You can go straight to Ganon if you want to.
Nah, well, yeah. I can't say I'm not tempted.
Calamity Ganon's true form.
But,
one must know the story from an age-long past.
from an age
The
long
Demon King was born
past.
into this kingdom, but
I stepped on a Lego!
I stuck my toe in the sofa.
It sounded like I said I stuck my toe in the sofa.
Yeah, I knew what you said.
But I meant stubbed my toe on the sofa.
I ate my ice cream too quickly! Brain freeze!
and the power to oppose it.
I caught my pee-pee in my zipper.
Did the person who drew that, had they ever seen anything? Like people or the Guardians? Do they know what people look like, or were people just described to them like briefly in 20 seconds to learn what a person looked like, and they did their best with that drawing?
There are blind artists.
Divine beasts were giant.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You know, there's a guy that I can't remember what building it was that he drew, but he's blind and he's an artist, and he drew a building that he was sitting in front of, like almost exactly.
Wow.
Like, I mean, the drawing itself wasn't amazing, but it was a completely accurate drawing. There was something that I watched at one point that was over a bunch of people with talent like that, and another guy was like, he was like, he was a savant of art,
Yeah.
but in the sense that he could recreate anything he saw, even if he just saw it once. And I'm talking about like cityscapes. They took him up in a helicopter and they flew over a city once, like New York City once.
Yeah, I think I've seen that too.
Yeah, and then he took like a giant, like long sheet, like a panoramic, like art pad, and just drew the entire city out, almost building for building.
A name that would solidify
That's really cool.
It's just fucking unreal.
Yeah. Somebody who can barely draw stick figures. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Someone who can actually draw, it's pretty fucking amazing.
But nay, Ganon was a cunning stunt.
A little titty baby. Another Lego!
They're fucking everywhere. Whoa. We're tripping balls.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine.
Been holding that thought in for 100 years.
Lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess.
Which night was this?
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by the
We are devastated. What are we ever gonna do?
The princess survived to face Ganon alone.
It's funny because the castle is like devastated, but pretty much everywhere else you go in this game, most of the places are relatively untouched by Ganon. They're just kind of like, eh. It's like we just don't go over there anymore. It's like, we just go around if we have to, but other than that, life's pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's kind of like the Harlem of Hyrule.
Actually, before, King Rome was kind of annoying. He'd always like go around and make us pay taxes and shit, but since Ganon showed up, we don't pay taxes anymore.
It's kind of good now,
Yeah,
you know?
just avoid that one area, and other than that, it's great. It's like we're self-governing. We have elected officials now instead of a king. As a matter of fact, I'd say things got better.
You know what? Fuck that guy.
It's like, so what are you going to do? Oh, you're going to kill Ganon?
Even now,
Yeah, sleep well tonight.
Motherfucker.
Where are you staying again? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's only one inn in town.
What's the number to your room?
Ganon will
2?
freely
Okay.
regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our
If you hear anything between the hours of 2 and 4,
could not save my own.
go back to sleep.
Just ignore
I'd like
it.
to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her. My
Less talky.
Yeah, more
le-
fly.
Yeah, more paraglider.
More parasoling.
More paradiddle.
Ganon has control over all as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle.
So you gonna let me open that chest over there, or?
It like
Link's
pans to Link. He's like,
I just imagine him staring at the chest, like just trying to, like when the king like turns around and looks the other way, he starts to walk towards the chest, and the king turns around and he just goes back to where he was. He's like, oh shit.
There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
Over there on
Consult the
that
map
rock
on
right
Shiva
there.
Slate for the precise location of Kakariko
that was the
village.
site of the giantest
Make your
shit
way
I've ever
past the
taken.
twin summits of the dueling peaks.
First time I peed on a tree, it was
Follow
right
the road
there.
as it proceeds north.
You're gonna go in that toilet, aren't you? If you find my shit, tell it I said hello. Here's your paraglider. Woohoo!
It was so giant it became sentient. Fucking finally! I'm awake. Paraglider.
Now that he gives you the paraglider, you're like, oh, I'm never gonna talk to you ever again, King. See you later.
Unless you have another paraglider I can borrow. 2 paragliders? Dude.
I don't want to know anything else.
Dude.
Dude.
A paraglider, but for your feet.
What?
Like a
So you
surfer
can hang
glider.
upside down?
No. No, not one that you hang upside down from when you put under your feet. Like a surfer glider.
I feel like that would be impossible to balance. Cool
It would
in
be
theory.
ridiculously difficult. Yes.
Cool in theory, but impossible to balance. Hey, now we get to finally leave the Plateau.
The plateau. Pardon me.
Delicious.
Delicious. This.
Oh, I finally got rid of that fucking king. Ugh. He's constantly telling me what to do and who to see, and don't take my paraglider.
Who I can love.
Who it can love. God, I'm finally rid of that shit.
So it is
I can go marry that
X.
Bokoblin.
Correct.
Why? Wait. No,
X.
Yes. The top one.
Top one. Yes. All right.
I don't know letters.
Woo!
And
I know how to do this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I... Okay.
What are you trying to do? Put it away?
There. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And fall.
Yeah, you're good. You figured it out. Just jumping off of small things.
Yeah, it's
Just
fun.
to enjoy paragliding. There's actually a guy later in the game in a really high place that he will pay you money to try to like jump off and glide for as far as you can. The further you go, you have no stamina. Why would you try to climb something? The further you go, the more money he pays you.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty swifty.
Get swifty. I'm about to be targeted.
Why?
Because there was a thing right there.
Yeah, but none of them were alive.
So do... I'm following that blinking yellow thing. That's correct, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
jump off the plateau.
Oh, I finally get to do it.
Now one of them is alive. I can hear it.
Oh, yeah, I can too.
What?
You can too.
Wee.
La-da-da. La-da-da.
I'm gonna fly like an eagle.
Dude, when we were on that submarine, did I tell you that when we were on that submarine, they, as we were getting off, they played Yellow Submarine?
Yeah, I think I asked you if they played Yellow Submarine while you were on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, you should tell that story.
So,
Why were you on a submarine?
so I was on a submarine in...
Whiff, whiff,
Okay.
whiff, whiff.
Shut up. Fucking hate that word. So patronizing. Whiff. Can you do anything right? We won a cruise. Me and my wife, well, rather my wife, won a cruise to Cozumel. And
North Dakota?
yeah. Is there a Cozumel, North Dakota?
I doubt it.
Okay. But yeah. And while we were there were shore excursions that you could do. And we went in a fucking submarine 110 feet below the surface of the ocean. And we saw a wrecked ship and explored it. And it was nuts.
Cool.
It was really fucking crazy.
You were showing how like the light gets filtered
Yeah, the
underwater. That was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they even had like a strip of different colors because when you get down to a certain point, like the surface of the water actually refracts a lot of the wavelengths of light, which is why the water looks blue. And the further down you go, the less, the more light that gets refracted. But yeah, the more light that gets refracted, and so you have less and less wavelengths to deal with, so certain colors stop showing up. So we saw coral reefs and all kinds of shit, but they didn't look like vibrant and, you know, pinks and reds and blues and stuff like that. Oh, that's a... Hey, buddy! Aha!
Is that your first one?
Yeah.
Nice.
You can see me?
I know how you can't see the children of the forest. Well, if you're any his to, please turn this to him.
Karoxy.
Hey, that's what she said. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. How's it going?
Hey. Nice to meet you.
Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places.
Fucker.
Ouch.
Okay. But yeah. It was really fucking cool. Rather, instead of them all looking super vibrant and like green and different colors and stuff, most of the fish and all the coral looked like a dull green, brownish kind of color.
Right.
Is really cool.
Yeah, this is Corey.